From Gaels and Vikings to Normans and Victorians, Northern Ireland has been home to a diverse range of people over the centuries. As a result, Northern Ireland boasts some of the most iconic and historic castles in the British Isles. Join us for a brief journey through 10 of these stunning structures. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. Gosford Castle. This is a magnificent 19th century country house located in County Armagh, Northern Ireland. Built in the Norman Revival style, it's a testament to the grandeur of the era. In the early 17th century, the Aitchison family was granted land in County Armagh, and they initially built a stone bound, which was destroyed during the Irish Rebellion of 1641. Later, a manor house was constructed to accommodate prestigious guests. In the early 19th century, Archibald Aitchison, the second Earl of Gosford, commissioned the renowned architect Thomas Hopper to design a new residence. This resulted in the magnificent Norman Revival-style castle we see today. During World War II, the castle was commandeered by British and American troops and even served as a German prisoner of war camp. While the castle itself has a rich history, it's perhaps even more famous for its transformation into a luxurious self-catering accommodation. The castle has been lovingly restored, preserving its historic charm while offering modern comforts. Belfast Castle. This stunning Victorian mansion perched atop Cave Hill, offering panoramic views of Belfast City and Belfast Lough. While it might not be a medieval fortress like Carrickfergus, it's a significant landmark and popular tourist destination in its own right. Belfast Castle doesn't boast a long history of sieges and battles. The current structure was built in the 1860s for the 3rd Marquess of Donegal. However, there were earlier castles on the site dating back to Norman times. The original Belfast Castle was located in the city centre and dated back to the 12th century. It was destroyed by fire in 1708. The Chichester family, Marquesses of Donegal, who were the prominent landowners in Belfast, decided to build a new castle on Cave Hill. The castle was gifted to the city of Belfast by the 9th Earl of Shaftesbury in 1934. Belfast Castle is surrounded by beautifully landscaped gardens, featuring ornate floral displays, manicured lawns, and woodland walks. The gardens are popular for weddings and special events. A unique feature is the cat garden, where you can find 9 representations of cats throughout the garden. The castle staff tells the story that having a cat on the property brings good luck. Dunluce Castle. This is a now ruined medieval castle in Northern Ireland, once the seat of Clan MacDonald. It is located on the dramatic cliffs of the Causeway Coast in County Antrim, between Port Balintry and Portrush. The castle is precariously balanced on the edge of a basalt outcrop, and is accessible via a bridge connecting it to the mainland. The site has been occupied since the 1st millennium, with evidence of an early Irish fort. The present castle ruins date mainly from the 16th and 17th centuries. It was inhabited by both the MacQuillan and MacDonald clans, who were fierce rivals. A famous legend associated with the castle is the story of Maeve Rowe, the daughter of Lord MacQuillan. The tale goes that Maeve refused to marry her father's chosen husband, as she was in love with another man. Rather than be forced into marriage, Maeve is said to have thrown herself from the battlements of the castle. The castle was featured as House Greyjoy in the HBO series Game of Thrones. The castle is now in the care of the Northern Ireland Environment Agency and is open to the public for tours. Carrickfergus Castle. This is a remarkable Norman stronghold located in the town of Carrickfergus, County Antrim in Northern Ireland. Perched on a rocky promontory overlooking Belfast Lough, this imposing castle has witnessed centuries of history and conflict. It was built in 1177 by John de Courcy, a Norman invader, as his headquarters after conquering eastern Ulster. The castle has endured numerous sieges by the Scots, Irish, English, and French, highlighting its strategic importance. It was served as a military base until 1928, playing a crucial role in defending the region. Despite its tumultuous past, it remains remarkably well preserved and is the only castle of its age open to the public in Ireland. Tully Castle. This is a fascinating historical site located on the shores of Lower Lough Erne in County Fermanagh in Northern Ireland. Tully Castle was built in 1613 by Sir John Hume, a Scottish settler during the Plantation of Ulster, a period when English and Scottish families were encouraged to settle in Ireland. The castle's most notable historical event occurred during the Irish Rebellion of 1641. The Maguire clan attacked the castle, resulting in a massacre of the inhabitants on Christmas Eve. The castle was subsequently burned, leaving it in ruins. Tully Castle is a fortified house typical of the Plantation period. It features a strong defensive structure with thick stone walls and corner towers. The castle is surrounded by a bown, a defensive walled enclosure that protected the courtyard and outbuildings. The bown provided an extra layer of defense against attackers. You can explore the well-preserved ruins of Tully Castle, including the main house and the remains of the bown. The ruins provide a tangible connection to the 17th century and the dramatic events that took place there. Hillsborough Castle. This is more than just a castle. It's a significant part of Northern Ireland's history and royal heritage. Located in the picturesque village of Royal Hillsborough, County Down, this Georgian country house has served as the official residence of the Secretary of State for Northern Ireland since 1922. It's also the official Northern Ireland residence of the British monarch and other members of the royal family when they visit the region. Hillsborough Castle has played a crucial role in Northern Ireland's political landscape. It has hosted numerous high-profile meetings and events, including the Good Friday Agreement negotiations. The castle's significance as a symbol of both royal authority and political dialogue is undeniable. Visitors to Hillsborough Castle can experience the grandeur of a royal residence, exploring the beautifully restored staterooms, which are still in use for official functions. The castle's rich history is brought to life through guided tours and exhibitions. Monea Castle. This is one of the finest examples of a Scottish-style plantation castle in Northern Ireland. Situated in County Fermanagh, it stands as a striking testament to the period of the Ulster plantation in the early 17th century. It was built around 1618 by Malcolm Hamilton, who later became the Archbishop of Cashel. Hamilton was a Scottish settler who was granted land during the plantation of Ulster. The castle was part of a broader effort to settle English and Scottish Protestants in Ulster, a region that was predominantly Gaelic and Catholic. The plantation aimed to establish loyal communities and secure English control. Monea Castle is a prime example of the Scottish baronial style, featuring strong defensive elements typical of the period. It includes thick walls, gun loops, and a defensive courtyard. The castle is a rectangular three-story building with projecting towers at each end. The ground floor includes a vaulted basement, which would have been used for storage and as a kitchen. The remains of Monea Castle are well preserved, with a clear sense of its original grandeur and strategic importance. The walls and towers are largely intact, allowing exploration of the interior layout. Monea Castle is accessible to the public and can be explored at leisure. Dundrum Castle. This is an impressive historical site located in Dundrum, County Down in Northern Ireland. The castle is known for its picturesque setting on a hilltop overlooking Dundrum Bay and the Mourne Mountains. Dundrum Castle was built by John de Courcy, a Norman knight, around the late 12th century after he invaded Ulster in 1177. It was part of his campaign to secure the region. The castle's location was strategically chosen to control access to Lecale from the west and to oversee Dundrum Bay. Its elevated position provided a significant defensive advantage. The original structure was a typical Norman motte and bailey design. The motte is a large earthwork mound where the keep was built, and the bailey is an enclosed courtyard. Over time, the wooden structures were replaced with stone. The circular keep on top of the motte is a prominent feature, offering panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. The castle includes a curtain wall and gatehouse. These features were typical of Norman military architecture, designed to withstand sieges and attacks. During the Irish Rebellion of 1641, the castle was captured by Irish forces. It was later besieged by English troops during the Williamite War in Ireland. Narrow Water Castle. This is a captivating 16th century tower house nestled on the County Down bank of the Clanrye River. Originally, the site was occupied by a 13th century Norman keep, associated with Hugh de Lacy. However, the current structure, built by the Magennis family in the 16th century, is a typical example of the tower houses prevalent during that era. Known for its strategic location, the castle has witnessed its fair share of historical events. Its thick walls, fortified structure, and imposing presence were designed to protect its inhabitants from potential threats. Today, the castle is a private residence owned by the Hall family, who have lived there since the 1670s. The estate offers exclusive self-catering accommodation in Mount Hall, part of the original castle complex. Guests can enjoy the luxury of staying in a historic setting while exploring the stunning surrounding countryside. Audley's Castle. This is a fascinating piece of Northern Irish history. Located near Strangford, County Down, this 15th century tower house offers a glimpse into the past. Named after its 16th century owner, John Audley, the castle is a classic example of a tower house, a common defensive structure in Ireland. It stands on a rocky hill overlooking the picturesque Strangford Lough, with stunning views. While the castle has seen its share of history, it's primarily known for its architectural significance. The three-story tower, surrounded by a protective wall, is a testament to the defensive needs of the time. Today, Audley's Castle is a popular spot for history enthusiasts and nature lovers alike. You can explore the castle ruins, imagining life within its walls centuries ago. The surrounding area filled with opportunities for walking, bird watching, and simply enjoying the tranquil atmosphere. As our journey through the captivating castles of Northern Ireland draws to a close, we'd love to hear which one stole your heart. Share your favorite Irish castle in the comment section below. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more exciting adventures. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.